To get started, you want to arrange your threads in the colour order you want on the board. So for this one, I've got 2 outside colour threads, which are going to be red for this one. And then I've got alternating colours in the centre, so I've got pink and black going all the way across for the centre. So I'm going to be working from left to right for this bracelet. I'm going to start with the threads on the left, and I'm just going to knot towards the right. So for the first one, I'm just going to knot towards the right. And then for the second one, I'm going to knot towards the right for the first knot. And then for the second knot, I'm going to knot away towards the left. And then for the central threads, I'm just going to take the next thread, which the first one is pink, and just knot towards the right until I get to the red. So once I've knotted over all the threads in the centre and I get back to the border colour, you want to take the next colour and you want to knot that one over the colour you've just been using towards the left, and then you want to switch and knot to the right. And then just knot towards the right over your next colour. So for the next row, when I'm working the border colours again, for the first thread I can just knot towards the right. And then over the next thread, I want to knot towards the right the first time, and then knot away the second time. So I'm knotting to the left and then dropping that thread, and then taking this thread, I'm going to knot over the central colours and knot over the border colours. So just knotting towards the right over each of the threads in the centre. So once I get to the border colour, I want to take the next one of the colours, this one, and then I want to knot towards the left the first time, and then reverse it and go towards the right the second time, and then just knot towards the right for the last thread. And I'm just going to repeat the same pattern for the next row and for all the rows on the way down. You're just basically repeating the same knotting sequence, but your colour in the centre will change each time. So you knot towards the right first time, and then when you're going over your central colours, you're just going to go towards the right the first time and then reverse the position and go to the left, and this way you'll always keep this border colour in the same position. And like with your last 2 rows, when you get to your border colours, you want to take the next colour, which is your border colour, and then knot this to the left, and then reverse it, and knot it to the right, and then knot towards the right over your last thread. And you want to keep repeating this sequence until you've got the bracelet as long as you want it. And when you've finished, you should end up with something that looks like this. And I've done 2 braided tie-on ends at each end of your bracelet. Alternately, if you began it with a loop like I've done with this one, you'd want 2 braided tie-on ends at one end. And that's your completed bordered striped friendship bracelet.